Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're taking a little bit of a break from the cooking and I'm going to show you everything I've decorated for Christmas in our living room and our dining room. It actually turned out so good this year, so beautiful, so festive, so cozy. All of the things. I think you guys are really going to love it. If you're just starting out with your Christmas decorating or maybe you haven't quite started yet, you're waiting until after Thanksgiving, I totally understand, but maybe just grab you something cozy to drink, cozy up, and save some of these ideas for later. Alright y'all, so the first thing I want to show y'all this year, some of y'all might remember this surround to our fireplace was like a grayish brown granite, and I recently just painted it. I painted the whole surround and then our little hearth area down here below. And I got everything from Lowe's. It was just some sort of paint that makes it stick and then just an eggshell black paint. It makes all of my Christmas decor pop, and it's just an easy little project because we are done with projects after this kitchen, y'all. But anyway, here's a look at how I did our fireplace this year. So I got this garland this year from Amazon, and I'll try to link everything I can think about that I talk about in today's video. But it's just a plain garland. It does have a few little flocked pieces, and then it did have a few little berries in there. And I wanted a new flocked garland since we have the flocked tree in here. But anyway, I did add a few picks. I have two of these larger kind of pine picks with the berries and pine cones. And believe it or not, I got these two from Dollar General, y'all. Also got these little red picks from Dollar General and these little silver ones back here. And so I really just used all that stuff that I got plus some red picks and ornaments to kind of decorate it. And I love the full look of the garland this year. This little mantle is so challenging to decorate because it's so narrow, but I really like it compared to how I had it last year. And then this year I hung all of our stockings over to one side, and I decided to kind of alternate the patterns of them. We've been using these for a couple years now, and I'm just kind of over that kind of farmhousey look. And so I went to pull out our ones that look like this, and I couldn't find mine and Darren's, but then I hung them up there and I'm like, I kind of like it. The varying patterns like that. We do have our little name tags that I made last year. Super easy little Cricut project. I just ordered the name tags off of Amazon and then stained them and made us each a little name. So I went ahead and just hung those all back on the stockings. And then up above this year, I got this wreath from Target, and it matches kind of my pine and berry theme, so it goes perfectly. And then in these lanterns that I got from Kirkland's pretty recently, but I wanted to add something different for Christmas, so I just ordered those off of Amazon. And they are super pretty, but you know what they remind me of, y'all? They remind me of Pizza Hut cups. That's what I told Darren. But oh well, we like Christmas, we like pizza. It's cute and festive over here. And then down on the bottom, I just kept it real simple. I didn't want a bunch of stuff over here because we do use our gas logs pretty frequently. So I just added one of these tall lanterns with another faux candle in there with some greenery, and I just kind of raised it up on that little stool. And then this one over here, I just piled a whole bunch of ornaments that I had to kind of go along with our theme in here, that red and silver and white. And that is it. Very, very simple and very festive. And then for my coffee table, I also kept it very simple and clean. I just left this little black tray that I had here for Halloween. It's pretty much the exact same thing, just switched out. I did find these coasters from Ross. They all say Noel. They don't say anything different on there. But this table we got from Tuesday morning. It is so pretty, but it immediately got cup rings on here. So that's why we keep the coasters on here, but yeah, don't recommend this table, especially if you have kids. But anyway, I just placed a Bath & Body Works candle. It's a marshmallow fireside. And I also got this little candle holder from Ross as well. It looks just like a Bath & Body Works holder, but a lot cheaper. You can see everything over there in the background, the tree, which I just love this year. And then of course we have one of those little Christmas ambiance playing. This one is like a little cabin with a blizzard going on. It looks super warm in person. It's looking blue on the screen, but super cozy for this cold day. We're finally having some winter weather here. But now I'll bring y'all over and show you the tree a little bit more close up. Added more silver ornaments, that big jingle ornament. I did go back and add another strand of that ornament garland just around the bottom to fill that in. So just lots of red and white, a little bit of green, and then lots of shimmery things, which I just love this year. It's so festive, so much fun for Christmas. I still need to add our own pictures in there, and then my topper, which is pretty much the same with more of those berries up there. Just kind of classic Christmas, cozy, festive, all that good stuff. I did also get some pillowcases this year off of Amazon. They are a little bit more burgundy than I was hoping for. I want it to be a little bit more bright red and black, but I'm still using them. It don't have to be perfect. It's whatever, it's still cute. But here is a basic little overview of our living room. It's super, super simple. And then over here, I just put my little berry wreath and a couple little pillows on that little blanket storage trunk that we keep over there. Now I'm gonna bring y'all over here behind the couch. I added this table back here a few weeks ago, and I really like it because we can put a lamp back here and we don't have that cord coming across. But anyway, down the bottom it's just super simple. It's not really hiding those outlets too good, but just a few Christmas trees and that Merry Christmas sign. I found that at Ross this year as well. I love putting together this nativity scene each year, and this is a willow tree set. I almost forgot what it was called, but my mom has just kind of bought me all the little pieces over the last few years or so. But the little stable here and the trees came from Hobby Lobby. But I love my little addition this year. I added some fairy lights to the top of there. Hope y'all can kind of tell that. I just kind of weaved them kind of in and out, and it looks so good, especially at night. It kind of just looks like a starry little night sky up there or something, and it lights them up where you can still see Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus and the little lambs or whatever those are in there. But super cute. I love them with these mercury glass trees as well. Like I said, they came from Hobby Lobby. They do light up. And then more of the little people over here, I just placed them all on a riser to kind of contain them. And then up above this year, I wanted something a little bit different. And I didn't want a clock. I didn't want a mirror. I didn't want like a arched piece or anything like that because I have so many of that already. So I found these frames at Ross. I'm just loving me some Ross, y'all, but they were only $10 a piece. They're pretty big. They frame an 8x10 picture, and I thought I could change them out with the seasons. So I went on Etsy and just searched for these little watercolor paintings. I'm sure you could find free ones as well. And then all I did was print them out on my office printer and put them in there. And does that not look so pretty? I love it. And I really think it looks so pretty over the little manger scene in this little area here. Alright, so let's go into the dining room. I have so much to show y'all in here this year, and I love how this room turned out. I always love how my neutral room kind of turns out, but we did finally find a table that we liked. This one came from Ashley. I'll try to remember to link it down below as well, and it does have a leaf. This would easily fit another chair on each side, and then like I said, it has a leaf, so you could easily fit 10 people at this table. We kept our 2 end chairs, and then these chairs right here came from Amazon. And so I just love the chairs with the table and the end chairs. It all looks so good all together. So for my table decor this year, I kept it super, super simple. I did pick up this white table runner from Hobby Lobby this year, and I just ran this garland right down the center. Also got these flameless candles and the little kind of cracked glass vases from Hobby Lobby as well. I have 4 of those on here. And the lights in the garland, they are battery operated, so I don't have to worry about the cord or anything like that. And this centerpiece, I think I found that at TJ Maxx a few years ago. And of course, just another little faux flameless candle in there. Then we'll come over to my buffet and this tree over here. I kept everything over here kind of in that bright pine color. And I just have some of my little cone trees over here. I have this little deer. I love the gold and champagne gold and white. And then just a few pops of red with these tapered candles. They also came from Hobby Lobby, and of course they are just battery operated. But I love the pop of color that it gives over here in my little neutral room. And then here is a closer look at the tree in here. I will link if I can find them. I got a huge pack of ornaments this year from Walmart. It had some this size. They were all like white and champagne gold. It had these with the cream and gold together. Just lots of pretty ornaments. I already had these gold ones and these from Hobby Lobby. These garlands here also came from Hobby Lobby. And then I did pick up a few really large ones. These are from Walmart. I only picked up I think 4 of those because they were like $5 a piece. But I love the big ornaments, those bells. They came from Hobby Lobby last year. I'm not sure if they still have them. And for the skirt on the bottom, I always just use that faux fur throw. And it just looks so cozy and beautiful. Oh, and I forgot to mention we did get a new rug for in here as well because our old one was not even long enough. But the rug actually came from Lowe's. So that's where we got that. We are still planning to paint in here soon, but it already looks so much better. The chandelier we shopped for for something else. But honestly, I love this chandelier. So all we did, of course, was switch out the gold globes for those clear ones and added different kind of bulbs in there. And I actually love it. I have no desire to change that now. And I just love how this came out. And then up here we have my neutral Santa Claus that I just love with a bunch more of my little cone trees. If you are one of my OGs who was missing my Christmas decorating, or just if you enjoyed this video in general, I would appreciate it so much if you could like this video and leave a comment down below. It could literally be about anything, but that would just tell YouTube that you actually did enjoy this video and they won't punish me for posting outside of my little food niche. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it inspired you, whether you are already decorating or whether you're waiting just a couple more weeks. And I will see you guys again real soon in my next video. Bye y'all.